through and just waiting to see if other people agree.
Right. Yeah, I guess we should probably go down there because Atja's friend isn't down there. I think. Did she go missing? Like, what happened to Atja's friend again? Did we ever learn?
You guys know that she had pursued this assassin, but had she left like 4 or 5 days previous and still hasn't come back, so it's, kind of concerning.
Through the portal it is.
Not so much a portal, just a hallway.
Through the hallway it is.
I mean, technically, any sort of big opening or like doorway type arch like this could be called a portal, though not like a magical.
Boom.
I step through the thing and see if I die from a random trap.
Nope. Nope, you can see
Oh
that the hallway stretches.
And we did this, we died from poison.
Stretches forward quite some distance, past the range of your dark vision. However, you can see what appears to be a torchlight very far in the distance, maybe 200 feet or so, down this hallway. The hallway itself is probably maybe 12 feet wide. It's tall enough that you can still see the ceiling. It's probably 15 feet tall or so, but it is pretty tall. I mean, kind of matches the grandeur of this palace that you guys have been inside of. Same architecture, although you can tell that this is very disused. You can see the footprints of not just Leovandrius, but several others tracking through the dust on the floor, going in both directions, both into the palace and out. Is anybody holding a torch, or are you guys all just in the dark?
We have dark vision.
I think everybody in the party does have dark vision, so,
I think Belior was the odd man out on that one. Are we recording this?
Yeah.
Yes,
we said, okay. I just didn't hear it.
All right. I could sneak ahead and scout for us. I don't know if
It just seems like a hallway. I think we're gonna be fine.
All right.
And that's just
smell anything.
See here, do I have any?
As you guys are kind of standing there, you notice that the torchlight, the light in the distance, has begun moving in your guys' direction. Not running or moving very quickly, more like at a walking pace towards your guys' direction.
Oh, wonderful.
Atja's gonna move towards the light quicker.
So,
no, I'm gonna hide.
After a few seconds of walking, Atja, and whoever's walking with Atja, you get to the point where you can pretty clearly see the person who is holding this torch. And it is indeed a person. It seems to be an Eladrin elf in the autumn form. They look to be a ranger of the Lord of the Hunt's company. You can recognize the distinctive armor, the robes and the hood, as well as the ornate bow that is slung over his shoulder. As he kind of gets closer to you guys, he does brandish the torch higher, kind of casting its light a little bit further. Who goes there?
Your mother. I don't know why I do these things, guys. I just do.
Atja just laughs and is like, who's asking?
Well, I was supposed to guard this area. Are you? You're an Eladrin, although with strange company. Are you with the little
You
one?
should know who I am.
The little fellow?
Yep, he's with me.
He's not with anyone any longer. I think he's dead.
Aw, so sad.
Oh,
What?
Either way, we've got
How?
kind of a big problem. I was guarding the path up ahead, waiting for Lady Mora to return, and that little asshole that the Lord of the Hunt hired ran through there without even giving me a chance to tell him that the whole corridor was booby-trapped. He set off some kind of pressure plates and caved in some pillars, and either way, it's going to be a mess getting through that path now.
Did you actually see him die?
I,
Because I'm like right now, I don't know why, but I get the feeling that that fast little fucker outran the cave in.
well, it's good to have hope, but I wouldn't rely too heavily on your friends.
Yeah, hope. That's what I would. Yeah, definitely. That's what I would call it. Definitely hope, not like loathing.
Anyway, you'll probably have to go back up and tell the Lord of the Hunt that your mercenary company has failed. I don't think there's any going after Lady Mora now.
Oh, well, we lost, guys. Sucks
why
to suck.
wouldn't we
Try again
look
next
for
year.
Mora?
Well, there's only... When we found this hidden passage, I guess I should show you. Who are you? You're mercenaries.
You should know who I am at this point.
I don't know who you are.
Atja just brandishes Sabrel's
He
thing.
still
I
just
don't
like
remember what I
looks
have.
at you blankly. You can see that his hand that's now holding the torch has kind of tensed up and is gripping the hilt of a little dagger that's at his side.
I'm Sabrel's knight, of course.
Wait, who are you again, Mr. Random Guard, who's in this tunnel that apparently...
I'm Baythorn.
Uh,
You can put your weapon away.
I don't
I
know.
thought you were threatening me, so I'd be
What? No,
more
I'm just
careful if I were
trying
you.
to
I'm not
wonder
talking to you,
how- okay.
Goblin.
Wait, what? The fuck?
No one has their weapons out. Why are you being so hostile right now? You're just a guard doing a bad job.
You have
Show me the way.
You have your weapon out.
Do I have my weapon out? I probably have my weapon out.
I
Yeah.
thought you
yeah,
said
we
that
just
you.
got done fighting a whole
Well,
bunch
I
of
thought
stuff.
you said that you brandish your weapon.
Oh no, the ring of Sabrel.
Oh,
To show him the
okay. I totally
seal.
misunderstood. That's why he was so hostile, because he.
Oh.
I thought you pulled your weapon on him.
No, I show him the ring
Okay.
that Sabrel gave
All
me.
right. Oh.
My bad.
I wasn't aware that the Lord of the Hunt had sent for help from the capital. Fine, I'll show you. Follow me. Kind of turns around and begins to walk back down the hallway. Although I don't think it's going to do you very much good, as he leads you on. When we found this hidden passage, there was, and at the end of this corridor, the tunnel branches off to the left and to the right, and we quickly determined that the right-hand passage was just a dead end, a small room, sanctuary of sorts. The left-hand passage led deeper, and that's the way Lady Mora took. And that is the way that your friend, I'm still not sure of the relationship here, the little one, that's the way that he caved in. So unless you can move 50 tons of stone and debris, I don't think there's going to be any pursuing.
Of course, I can move 50 tons of debris.
You can?
You guys finally arrive at the end
Probably
of the tunnel, and you can see it is, as he said, the left-hand side. You can still see dust beginning to settle, as there's been a very apparent cave-in that's left the tunnel there blocked off completely. The right-hand side does open up into a room that you guys can see into. Anyway, if you feel like taking a look, be my guest. I better go report to the Lord. Baythorn turns around and begins to leave.
Anyone else wondering why an elf who can see in the dark is carrying a torch?
I prefer to see color. Do you really want someone to?
Well, first off, I said that when he was walking,
Why
when
do
he
you
walked
want
away
to see color,
to the rest of the
though?
party. So,
All right, fair enough, fair enough.
That's kind of racist.
what?
Him wanting to see color.
Yeah,
like,
that's
just saying.
definitely
yeah.
racist.
Right. I'm gonna go look at that first chamber you told us about, the one that they said was just a dead end or something.
All right. So, is it just Crane going in there, or are the rest of you guys going in there as well? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
So heading into that room, you guys can see that it is a decently large chamber, circular in nature. It is probably some 45 feet in diameter. There is on one side of the room a stone arch that goes across the wall, but it's not open. It has, a wall between it, but it is rather unique as far as the architecture of the room. Besides that, there are several stone pews set up kind of in a square directed towards the middle of the room, as well as a stone dais that is at the center of the pews. All of this just kind of covered in a thick layer of dust.
And exactly like how big is the room? Like exact measurement?
About 45 foot diameter.
45? Alright. There's like a big archway that you said doesn't lead to anywhere.
It's yeah.
I'm gonna go over to it and use Wands of Secrets to see if there's a secret door.
Okay. So yeah, as you kind of flick it with your Wand of Secrets, you do reveal that the wall is illusory, and you can see through it.
I tried to touch it. Does my hand go through
No.
it? Okay, guys, there's a secret door here. We need to figure out how to open it. Just to be clear, it reveals any, like, a secret door or any traps within 30 feet of me. So within 30 feet, if there's traps or anything in this room as well.
No traps.
Is there just, like, the door? There's no, like, secret traps or anything within 30 feet?
Right. Yep. No traps.
Okay.
All right, well, puzzle time. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll catch you later, guys.
Damn it.
Can
Yep, always being helpful.
No. Let him do this. There's this trick I always wanted to do. We need a bowl of warm water.
Does it need to be warm?
I don't know.
Does it need to be water?
Oh God.
Probably not.
All right, I've got something warm.
I could pee on a ball if you want.
I mean, at that point, just pee on him and make him think he peed himself. I don't know.
that is a thing to do. Maybe there's more constructive things we can do.
Like trying to opening the door, for instance.
Precisely.
The secret door.
It is the secret door.
Okay.
So
Can I try to interact with the wall in any way? Like kind of like feel all over it to see if I
He's
can
hitting
discern
triangle
anything.
in Elden Ring. He's interacting.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okay.
It's
Why can't I? I'm not doing smart investigation. There we go.
oh.
9.
Running your fingers up and down the wall, you're not finding anything at first, but then you eventually become fixated on the crease between the wall and the arch itself, convinced that there is a seam there, and so then you spend the next 10 minutes while everybody else is going to do whatever else they want to do, feeling up and down this section of the wall before you eventually are going to determine that that's not actually a seam and that you can't do anything with that.
Gotcha.
There's a bunch of pews and like a, what was it, an
And a
altar?
dais.
Like an dais. I'm just gonna assume we should check out the dais. Or whatever it's.
Yeah, she's gonna look for like a secret button or lever.
The dais is well, pretty much everything is just coated in a layer of dust.
Oh wait, I think I could take care of that with prestidigitation. Is
Maybe
that just
see where.
clothing? Is that just clothing? It probably is just clothing.
Maybe see if there's some place where the dust has been disturbed. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, we should do that. I'm gonna check to see if there's anywhere where the dust has been disturbed before I decide to clean the entire thing of any fingerprints.
I will say this is pretty easy to tell, so I'm not even going to have you make a check. You can tell that the only disturbance in the dust is you can see where you guys have come in, and then you can see what looks to be like a couple of footprints, probably from guards that came in and determined that the room was a dead end and then left. But it doesn't seem like they gave it a very thorough look through. They kind of walked in and then walked back out. But other than that, nothing else has been touched.
Hey,
Anybody?
I'm
eh,
still admiring the
Shit,
fuck out of that
investigation
scene.
I was gonna say anybody who tries to get Silent's attention, he's just like, no, I'm serious. I really think that there's something. I've almost got it.
Yeah.
I want to try and check out the door myself.
oh,
What are you trying to investigate? Yep.
Like the room, just look around. I'm just looking for shit. Like if there's any like
Other
old valuables.
doesn't seem like it.
Valuables.
Yeah.
Shit.
What are you trying to investigate, Cheeks?
The door.
But the wall became transparent for a moment when Kryn touched it with the wand, but it shortly thereafter materialized back, so you can't really see the door.
Can I investigate for magic around the door?
I mean, not really. The door is behind a wall, so.
Okay, Green, what if you touch the wall with your wand and we sprint through it?
that's not really how that works. It only reveals the door. It doesn't actually open them.
Dang it.
But I mean, I think like the dais or like the pews, I think we should like maybe start checking around that area, see if there might be like a hidden button.
You do that. I think I've nearly got this scene. It just.
Right, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check around pretty much just to see if there's any under all the pews and like the dais thing. What does the dais look like? What is a dais? I don't
It's
know.
basically just a circle of stone that is raised from the floor. That's like
Oh,
it's like a
okay,
little
yeah.
pedestal that you would maybe put like some scripture on or something on, almost like a little table, you know. So
So it's like just a little platform.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's probably
I'm gonna
it's probably
stand on it.
Okay.
Maybe it's one of those like switch things you gotta stand
So
on.
it's clearly tall enough that it was meant for an Eladrin elf to be like
Oh, it's
chest
like,
high.
okay.
So
Okay,
it's actually a little bit of a climb to get up it, but nothing that you can't handle. Obviously, you know. As you climb, you do disturb the dust that's on top of it, and you do as your arm sweeps some of the dust away. You make out what appear to be hand marks or the imprints of hand prints, 2 palm prints that are on the dais on the top of it.
Hey guys, I found something.
Good job, Corinne.
Silas, you want to come over here, buddy?
Did you find any gold? I was looking for gold. I didn't see any gold.
No, I found handprints.
Right. You keep working on the handprints, Master Print. I think I'm making some way with this scene.
Okay, screw it. I'm gonna put my hands on the handprints.
Atja was gonna do that too if you didn't do it. So.
You want to do it instead? Because this kind of looks like it was made for someone of your. I'm going to not even continue that line of.
Sounds racist.
Probably smart.
It almost was.
This is the racist campaign.
Someone who isn't a midget.
Atja's just gonna place her hands in the same position as the handprints.
So as you place your hands on the palm prints, Atja, as if written by a flowing hand, a script begins to appear in glowing letters on the surface of the stone in front of you. It reads as follows. Everybody ready?
No.
Yep.
Where's my pen? There's my pen.
In darkness it starts, and in darkness it ends. It burns as it rises, and as it descends. The in-between places glow warmly, you know, but not like the apex, the highest it goes. Follow its path as it travels above, from start until finish, all colors thereof. As you read the last bit of this maybe riddle, 11 glass orbs appear on the altar before you.
Do they all look the same size, consistency?
All identically the same size, and as far as you can tell, the same color. They're all gray.
Is it because I have dark vision?
Does anyone have a torch?
Have 10 minutes gone by?
Yeah, no, at this point you can join back in. Silence, you're good.
If we're in need of light, I believe I may have something that could help us. And I'm going to pull out my gem of brightness. And did we give it a command word, or can it just be...
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of stand in the center and hold the gem out and go luminous and 30-foot radius. I'll just, it's a wall of text, but it's the second paragraph.
30-foot radius, dim light for an additional 6 to 30 feet. Oh, sweet.
Okay, so Silence, how close to the glass orbs are you standing, would you say?
Oh, fuck.
Well, who was near the wall?
I was saying when I said that, I would have gotten up and tried to be in a central location so that way all of them would have been visible.
Okay.
So we could make out the colors, which I have a feeling is going to end poorly.
So as you shine your light, Silence, you can see it's shining out from you. You see these 11 glass orbs. They all kind of just appear to be identical to you. Those of you who are on the other side of the orbs, though, with the light shining through them, you can see as the light hits them and then shines through them, you can see them kind of take on different colors. You can see that there are, let's see here, 2 dark purple ones, 2 red ones, 2 orange ones, 2 green ones, 2 blue ones, and 1 yellow one.
Two purple, 2 red, 2 orange, 2 green, 2 blue, 1 yellow.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and there was no hope in hell of me writing down that riddle.
Yeah,
that
no,
fast,
you're good.
so-
I'm typing it out for
Did
you guys.
anyone-
I'm typing it out.
Yeah, I
That's
got
it.
to like
I
think
got
between
it.
places glow brightly, and that was it.
I say I got all but one line.
Yeah, because you're a lawyer and you need to learn how to do that shit.
Damn.
Screw you and
Hey,
your
man.
higher education.
Yeah, fuck me, am I right? What a piece of shit.
How dare you try to better yourself?
I'm a real garbage person. What can I say? I was in part when I was like, how close are you to them? I'm like, oh great, it's gonna like illuminate them all because they're all in the wrong spot. A million monsters are gonna appear, or I'm gonna get hit with 11 beams of light.
Are the orbs like floating or
No, they're all
placed?
just sitting on this, on the dais. There doesn't appear to be any kind of indentations on the dais for them either.
Atja's gonna grab the yellow one just to see what happens when she grabs it,
Nothing happens.
and we
I'm
can
gonna look
move
at the
Colors?
I'm gonna look at the ceiling. Is there any crystal things on the ceiling?
No.
Damn.
What happens if I stand between the 2 red and 2 orange?
Nothing.
What happens if I attack one of the orbs with a dagger?
As you slice at it with your dagger, you hear a clinking sound, as it rolls off the dais, and crashes onto the floor. But it must be made of something quite stronger than glass because it doesn't break. It just kind of bounces along the floor and rolls off into the side of the room.
Okay, Atja's just gonna grab it and put it back in the dais. Then look at Crane like, okay, Crane, you got this.
Okay, so there's also a bunch of pews around. I don't know. Do we look for places to put these things?
Can someone
wait.
share the number and the color of the orbs that we got? Because
I
I
did.
didn't get that. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's in the
Oh,
chat.
there it is. Duh.
Maybe we have to like set up these things in a certain pattern and then shine light
I
through
think
them
it's in
onto the
order.
door.
Well, it's in darkness it rises, in darkness it ends. We have 2 dark purple, so I'm assuming it
Okay,
goes
yeah.
purple to purple. It burns as it rises, so I'm assuming that's like red, orange, then to yellow.
Yeah.
And as it descends.
Yellow would be the middle. So
Oh, from like.
yeah, so it'd be
green, like green and blue. How would that?
I think it would. Yeah, that's.
I mean, maybe blue because that's in the middle of the day. But
Maybe it's just like kind of following like the rainbow up. Is it purple, blue,
Oh, that's
green?
Cheeks, I'm gonna give you this because you did roll a 19 on your investigation check, and you would have been investigating
Yes.
this general area to do that check. So it's not about the door itself, but it's about the archway that is in front of the door, in front of this wall that is apparently the secret door. You can see that there are.
Hello.
There are lined up in a arch, in a semicircle at the top of the arch, is 8 indentations that look like 8 different orbs could be slotted into them.
How about we draw
And-
the rainbow on the archway?
No, I kind of think that Yip had a good. So in darkness it starts, and darkness it ends. So I guess it's kind of like the sun
Wait,
going
so
over.
we have
I think
we
it's
have
dark purple to dark purple, blue. Then it's red, orange.
there's only 8
yellow.
slots.
Yes.
We have more orbs than slots.
Yes, there's.
Which means that
We don't need the green.
probably we
I don't
don't.
think we need the green.
Mm.
Wait, it's the in between place glow warmly you know. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I mean,
Well-
it's this like you're saying, it's like the sun rising and setting.
Yeah,
So
I think yellow would be in the exact center because
Yeah.
the sun at its highest point is like golden yellowish.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, I guess, I mean, if it's following a cut like
All
color
co-
pattern,
from
it
start,
would be
Oh, the in
from start
between.
until finish, all colors thereof. So it
What's this?
uses all colors?
Okay.
So it has to end in dark and purple. The two dark
Yeah.
purples. That has to be the end.
well. We're also assuming that it's top. Well, it says it's glows brightly. I was just thinking because of like how the planet is and how we're technically on the moon. You know, if that would be
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
right,
But
because
hold
then-
up. Hold up. I don't want you to get sidetracked with that because I got this from a book, so it's definitely
Okay.
not specific to my world. Okay.
Okay.
gotcha. Okay.
That's some good
So-
thinking. I don't
Apex
want
has
you
to
to go
be
down that
yellow.
rabbit hole because it's like, no, wait, hold up, I didn't write this.
I appreciate that.
I have a tinderbox. Can I try to light an orb on fire?
I mean, I have
You
firebolt.
certainly can try.
I mean, she's gonna read it burns as it rises. She's gonna try to burn something.
Okay, they are not flammable.
Oh, okay.
So it burns as it rises and as it descends. So I think dark purple, orange, or maybe dark purple, red.
You said there's 8 slots.
There are 8
Above?
slots. Yep.
And we have 11 orbs. Okay.
So, but
It's
I
the,
agree.
the blue that is throwing me off there, but yeah,
Actually, hold on. Did
Well, it
I
has
have
I think
be
you're.
8.
I agree. No, I think you're right. It's just for some reason
Oh,
the blue
hey,
throws
hold
me
up, I
off.
read this wrong. There's 7 slots, not 8. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. That get rid of the blue, and it should be dark purple, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, dark purple.
Yeah, that's what I just wrote down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could try that and then try. I guess we probably have to shine the light through them. I don't know. I'm assuming light works here somehow.
Well, it's either
Well, let's just try this first. I mean, what's the worst that could happen if we're wrong? A big fucking monster magically appears to try to kill us all?
Right. What are the odds of
Probably.
that happening
let's
again?
give it a shot.
The worst things
I'm
that could
gonna fucking
happen.
under the dais while you guys do this.
Okay,
Uh,
who is slotting in the orbs?
I guess
Yeah,
that
silence.
is-
Well,
Yeah.
we're
I
the
don't
tall.
have height.
The
That's
tall
what I'm
people.
saying. They're the only people that can reach it.
All right, so
And Silence is the butler.
So Silence, you reach up and one by one slot in dark purple, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, and dark purple. As you slot in the last one, each orb in turn glows with the color that you had slotted it, and the wall dissipates, revealing the door beyond.
Oh God.
Got it on the first try. Good job, guys.
I was so confused because I was like, "There's no middle if it's an 8, so that doesn't even make
Yeah,
sense."
no, for sure.
Yeah.
Once you started figuring it out, I was like, wait, no, it can't be 8. What the fuck?
Hey, does this mean we got a bunch of crystals that we could probably keep? It might be worth something.
They're not crystals, they're just
Let's
glass
not take the
orbs.
orbs.
But they're pretty.
It's
Might be
just
able to
tinted
sell
glass.
it.
You'll sell it as like the glassware for like $20 at like a market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the
You,
level
I
of
mean,
sugar dealer.
Plus,
they
they
do have the
can't
colors. You
break, so
can
we
sell
could
them as
easily
gemstones. You just,
Yeah.
you know,
They can't
gotta find
break, so
someone
we could
dumb.
say they're magical stones. I mean, technically, since they can't break, we could probably just like make a makeshift weapon,
Claim
put
they're
all
like
of
the
them
best.
into a bag, and then just hit people with said bag.
They've been here for a while and they still complete, even if we don't need them all. Why are we taking them? For other people to not go through this?
Well, all the ones they need to go through the door are already stuck here. We're not taking the ones from the door. Just the ones that were
Yeah, the ones
basically
that are
of no
like
use.
left over.
Yeah.
The 2 green and the 2 blue.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Yip will take a blue one. He's gonna pretend it's a dragon egg.
I don't want a green one.
I'll take a green one.
Atja's not gonna take anything and just keep going.
Same.
Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. I'm not taking this. Last time we took something from a fucking tomb, undead things tried to kill us. I ain't taking shit.
Undead sounds nice.
Not when they try to kill you.
Oh, but you can control them if you want.
Good luck trying that. Oh, wait, you have undead thing. Never mind.
So yeah, the archway now is left open. You can see that it indents a little way into the wall, and then there is a pretty ordinary looking door sitting against the door, or against the wall at the far side.
Well, my wand already told me that there weren't any traps. So I'm going to try to open the door.
The door opens with a creak. Um, is your gem still illuminated, Silence?
Yeah.
As the door opens, the beam of light from Silence gem enters through it, and you are left looking at what appears to be maybe the remains of a house. It's really odd. It looks
What
like a
the
living
fuck?
area. You can see furniture that has been left to rot. The wood kind of disintegrating from age. Everything again covered with dust. Um, you are clearly underground. It's very dark. It's very damp. But yeah, as far as you can tell through the doorway, there is the living room of a house.
I'm just going to knock on the door and just be like, hello? Anyone home?
No one answers.
Is it dusty inside this house?
It is dusty as all fuck. It does not look like anyone's moved through here anytime recently.
Grin's gonna move into the center of the room. See if he gets hit by a trap.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
So as you
Again.
walk into the room, puffs of dust just kind of billow up around your feet. Your nose kind of crinkles up, you know, trying to avoid a big sneeze. As your companions, I'm assuming, come in behind you. You can see.
Do a
Yes, we are.
perception check to see if anyone's hiding in a corner,
Yeah.
ready to kill us.
Go for it.
Oh god, where's my perception? Oh, I don't get a whole lot for perception. Nope. It's all good, guys.
The pretty much as you walk into the room, the beam of light coming from Silent's gem kind of like makes like a spotlight that shines through the room, collecting just this pillar of dust in it, and almost blinding you as you walk in, so you don't get a good look as you walk around. Shortly thereafter, silence enters the room, and the light expands outwards. You can see that there are, lining the walls, a couple of ancient windows. No glass, just openings that were maybe once covered with curtains, but they have long since rotted away. The light shines through the holes on the ratty curtains. It
I'd look to
is,
see what's on the
Yeah,
other
I'm
side.
just gonna look through the window.
Yeah.
as you guys kind of look around the room, you can see that there are a couple of other openings besides the windows. It looks like this isn't the only room to this house. You can see stairs leading to maybe an upstairs area. You can also see another doorway that leads into a decrepit kitchen, maybe. You can see, you can just smell this musky, very weird smell coming from in there. But as you come up to the window and peek out, you can see the light shining out from Silent's gem actually goes pretty far out into the. As you look out, you can see it's a street outside, a complete underground street, wide enough for several carts to ride side by side. As you scan the area, you can see other buildings lining it. Some of them caved in, filled with rubble. Others still standing. The light shines off of a couple of pools of water that seem to sit stagnant in craters on the ground. As your eyes scan the area, something moves across the light. You can definitely tell that there's movement outside of the domicile that you guys are in.
It's either a monster trying to kill us or it's that short little fucker. Okay. Guys, something moved outside. I think we should prepare for the worst.
Atja's gonna take out her night weapon and make it bright, so we all have light.
Someone in parents?
Pulling out my weapon.
Pull out my +1 dagger.
Alright, hold on, let me get you guys onto the map.
By the way, since one of the skulls was charred, that's a skeleton and the other one's gonna be a zombie. So Mama's a skeleton.
Alright. Once we get you on the map, you should be able to pull out whatever you need.
You know, it's too bad that I have that dwarven revolving musket that I just can't use.
What
you
a
could
shame.
use it. It's just awful for you, right?
No, like it literally doesn't. Black powder doesn't work in the Feywild.
Oh yeah, that's why I can't use both of my guns. Yeah.
So, can you guys see
Weird.
stuff?
I can
Yep.
see the other guys, but they're all like slightly transparent.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I
it's
can
because you
see
guys
through
don't
the
have any
door.
light up right now. Hold on, let me change this real quick. Everybody does have vision though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
let's see, bright light. Your gem does what, 30 feet bright, 30 feet dim?
I believe so, yeah. Let me double check. 30 foot. Yep, 30 bright, 30 dim.
Oh,
Okay, so how did I not save the settings? Okay. 30. Did that do it? Yeah, there we go.
I think so.
And then Atja, what does your weapon have? 30 bright, 30 dim?
Just 10
10 bright, 10 dim?
bright, 10 dim. We're not comparing sizes here.
Oh, okay, miss. I'm going to do it so that way everyone can see.
And let me go ahead and remove all the turns. And
It's all about the flair and how you present it, okay?
Oh, wonderful! I'm like right at the window.
they definitely know that you guys are here, so you guys don't have any kind of surprise or anything. But yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Oh, good.
Wonderful. Not my worst. Hey, I tied with whoever the hell is trying to kill us.
Don't like that.
That doesn't look nice.
Mm-mm.
Oh, something rolled much higher. It's nice knowing all of you.
Okay,
Oh, geez.
so
Maybe they're friendly.
yep. As you hear Kryn yell back that there's something outside moving, and Atja's sword lights up, you spring into action. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave up.
Wait, hold on. What are you attacking?
What?
It's
Those are
a
cheeks
area of
spirits.
effect spell.
Yeah, but who are you
There's
attacking?
no
I think
enemies.
these two are
Those are the undead.
Baron.
Yeah, those are cheeks.
Why are
Yeah.
you killing
Oh,
my
those are the
blood?
fucking undead.
Those are
Okay.
cheeks' parents.
Jesus Christ.
It's my moms
Yeah.
and pops.
They just keep forgetting. It's like, oh my god, it's an undead.
Dude, they look like fucking zombies. Like, what can I tell
Yeah,
you?
because
They
they literally
are.
That's
are.
literally
They
what they
are
are.
literally zombies.
I
They're
found
evil
a
as-
cool ass token for the rat skeleton, but I could not find a good one for a rat zombie. Actually, wait.
Yeah.
I thought I did. I don't know what I did. Anyway, go ahead.
Well then I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's kind of all. I was like, alright, I'm gonna attack the weird ass things.
No, there's no enemies inside of the house with you guys. You guys are just in there. You guys are in this.
She's
Why are you going
Oh,
outside?
shit.
Let me guess. There's a lot
Why
of
not?
them.
No, but there's one of them.
Oh yeah, I kind of see him.
Can I see him? He's like kind of like
Yeah.
shady. Okay. Oh, that's I can't see his color, but I can see him.
Yeah, it's just a dark vision effect. I don't
Got
know.
it. All right,
They must
and then
have
I'll cast
changed it recently to make it be all transparent like that.
Yeah, kind of makes it a little harder to see the enemy.
All right.
I think that might
Well,
actually hit. Hold up. Oh no, it does not. Okay, so you
12.
you pull your guiding bolt out and launch it towards this creature. As it streaks towards it, you do get a little bit of a better glimpse of it. It looks like a small, almost elven creature wearing a black cloak made out of some kind of ratty cloth. As the bolt comes towards it, it ducks down under its cloak, screeching, kind of avoiding the light, which splatters into the wall behind it.
You're really, really nasty. Okay, well that's my turn.
All right. Go ahead, Atja.
Okay. Could I squeeze in between Kryn and the wall to get outside to this? part?
That's the window.
Oh, that's the window.
Yep, and
Okay, then
this
I
is
just
the
go
door.
here. And I'll hold my action if she gets, or if they get right in front of me.
All right.
Oh.
That brings us to silence.
Gonna follow Atja. Yep.
No, the
And-
light.
Put myself
As
there.
you do step out, you guys all get a very good look at this creature, which you can see is just this deformed, almost elven-looking fey thing, shriveled and small, maybe a little bit bigger than Kryn. It ducks down behind its hood, shrieking. And as your light kind of sheds through the room, in the distance you can hear some shrieking from over here and over here, and over here, and pretty much all around you. You can hear shrieks as your light just cascades through this room.
Motherfucker.
Thanks, Silas. We just went into Moria, and you just told all of the goblins we were there.
Sometimes small is better, Silence. Just saying.
It's not the size. It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean. Okay.
Okay. Well then.
Kick its ass, Seabat.
I love that quote. Well, I'm torn between yanking it closer and attacking or turning off the gem of brightness.
The damage has already been
I mean,
done.
they
Yeah,
already know
fair.
we're there. We might as well be able
Alright.
to see their ugly faces.
True that. Yeah, it's definitely close enough. I'm gonna bonus action. Use my phantom grapnel to try to pull that one, the one that is right next to us, closer.
All right.
Strength against my 12.
Oh, he's not good at strength.
Good.
Your grapnel just launches through the air and latches right onto his chest as he begins to be pulled towards your light. And Atja, as he gets within 5 feet of you, you're ready for it. You
Yay.
can make an attack. And Silence, I think you also get to make an attack, yes?
Yeah, I still have my action,
All right.
so I'm gonna do my caustic blade. Fuck!
Alright, so you yank it in. As it's coming towards you, Atja lunges forward and strikes it with her weapon, hitting it for 9. By the time
Which looked like a longsword, by the
it
way.
gets close enough to you and you strike at it with your sword, or with your, what do you have, an axe?
Yeah.
With your axe, Silence, though, it breaks free of the grapnel and brings up a silvery dagger and blocks the attack.
That's my turn.
Alright. That's going to take us to Kryn.
Alright, is the window big enough for me to jump through with my tiny body?
Yes. It's, the area right outside of it is difficult terrain, though. There's a lot of debris and stuff.
Yeah, but there's also a really big pillar I can take cover behind.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kind of duck behind that pillar, looking out, and oh, I see a guy. Hello, guy. Everybody, there's another person over here. I guess I will firebolt. Yeah, firebolt seems like a good thing, maybe.
Oh, Alex, did my attack miss by 3 or less to its AC? I don't think so.
No.
I think it didn't have a 12 armor class, right? Yeah, okay.
Alright, firebolt that thing. Holy shit!
Which one were you?
Not much damage, though.
This one over here, or the one that they were attacking?
The one over here.
Okay. So your firebolt whooshes through the air, kind of arcing up over this pile of debris that's next to you and crashing into the guy over here. You hear him howl in pain as it scorches his robe a little bit. Has to kind of pat it out.
I'm just now realizing that we're the ones actually attacking them, and we don't actually know if they were going to try to attack us. Oh, well, too late.
Yeah.
Are we the bad guys?
They're fucked looking things, dude. There's no way they weren't gonna attack us.
Are we
We're in their
racist?
This thing was
home.
creeping up the stairs. This thing was
Racist.
creeping up the stairs at
Wow.
us, man.
It
Wow.
was
Guys
didn't
get
fucking
shit.
not. You guys walked in with a fucking lighthouse, and it was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. I was kind of like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was gonna come kill us.
we're going with violence, I see.
All right.
I didn't
Anything
attack
else,
right
Corinne?
away. I just waited for someone else to take that
Well,
initiative.
I'm gonna. I don't like that guy right there, so I'm gonna jump back through the window.
Okay.
How much movement would that have cost to, like, I'm assuming, like,
Let's see, 10, 20 to get where you are now.
alright, 25, 30, and get a better view of them through that door. Or, yeah, maybe there. Yeah,
Okay.
get a good view between both that window and door. Okay, guys, there's a guy that way and a guy that way. I tell everyone who's still remaining in the room. And I'm done.
Okay, so
Maybe the really bright light gives them disadvantage, and I'm doing us all a favor because they're so used to being underground.
That would make a lot of sense, yes.
That would be
That would make a
so
shit ton of
helpful.
sense.
Sunlight sensitivity. Well, it probably doesn't count as sunlight.
Oh my.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
We made friends. I'm glad we went into this with violence in our hearts.
so this one here that you guys attacked, it is going to go after you, Atja, since you actually connected with your sword. However, as it swings towards you, you can just see that it's got its eyes pretty much averted the whole time. It's having a hard time fighting in
Oh,
the
right,
light.
bright light. Okay.
So it's kind of blindly swipes towards you, but you duck out of the way of the attack. Damn, these things hit like a fucking truck, though.
For real.
Oh God.
So, yes, anyway, that is it for that dude, and all of his friends for now. So then that brings us to Mushy.
I should get closer to the light source and not inside the dark room.
I'm so glad I went with what Will said. Kick his ass, seat pads. Instead of turning it on.
I'm gonna come over. Okay, there we go. Can I move there?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just cost you 30 feet because you had to spend an extra 5 to get through Atja.
Yeah, I have 30.
Mhm.
And I will try to attack the
Alright.
here right in front of me.
So, Mushy, you bring your sword down right through this thing, cleaving down into it. As you do, you can feel its bones snapping underneath the weight of your sword, but as your sword gets about halfway into it, it stops, and you can just feel energy thrum up your arm. As the body of this creature begins to just disintegrate into a cloud of black smoke, which is just sucked into your sword. The creature is disintegrated, and you can just your arms are left thrumming as if filled with electricity. Anything else, Mushy?
Nope.
All right, go ahead, Cheeks.
Okay. So my skeleton has more movement than anybody else, so it's gonna go first.
He can move 30. The rest of us can only move 20 or 25.
To jump out of the window, how much?
Just
Less
5 extra
do I
feet.
have?
So if he's moved 10 already, that'd be 20 feet out the window.
Okay, only because I've recently looked. I know what these creatures are, and only because I recently looked. Don't they have a certain thing that happens when they die?
Maybe. Oh yeah, you're
That
right.
one
I
was
forgot that
still
one
him.
did die.
Oh,
That one died. I was like, yeah, should you use
oh
something
no.
happens
You
when
don't
these
have to
guys
remind
die.
him.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh,
So
they have death
yeah,
burst.
The
Yeah,
all
narc.
4 of you guys give
Flash.
me a DC 10 con save.
So I'm just gonna move and prepare. If anything gets close to me, I'll save my attack for them.
Alright, so Mushy, you're so focused staring at this cloud of black smoke that you are caught off guard by the death burst and you are blinded. The rest of you guys are fine though.
Oh,
These
you said
guys are
DC 10.
fun.
It was a DC 10, but you don't have a +4.
Oops.
Alright, so
These random.
Cheeks, what are you readying? You're readying an attack? Do you have like a spell
Yeah.
that you're readying? Like is it range or is it just
Minor range 6. Oh wait, 60. Hold on. So I'm definitely attacking this guy
Okay.
with minor life.
I take it it's got enough range that you don't even have to wait, right?
Nope.
Nice. Constitution save. Alright.
You cleared.
Anything else, Cheeks?
That is it for my turn.
Alright, so we're back to the top of the initiative. As you guys can start cleaving into these enemies and start going, you can hear shrieks and cries and scampering sounds coming from all around you, coming from back here and over here and from down here, and yeah.
I need to get out of this room.
Oh no, are they coming from the room too?
We gotta keep moving and keep
Alright, I'm
fighting
gonna
and
cast
moving.
Spiritual Weapon. And I'm gonna put it on like the one closest to me on the left.
I have nothing that is AoE.
Let's see. Do I have any spell effects?
I actually need to move one space quicker because it's 20 feet. But I thought it was 20 feet. Oh no, I can spawn at 6 feet away. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have a good token for a fucking spiritual weapon. I'm gonna have to draw one. Oh, here we go. This is Casey's from a different campaign. Haha. Yes.
Hey, nice. That's Bear Grylls.
What was it?
yeah.
Next to
Yes,
this
it
guy you
was.
wanted it?
The lower one on the left.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna actually give you control of this one so you can move it around.
Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him. Or, well, I already attacked.
The spiritual weapon did 5 damage. Okay. Yeah. So your spear just
Yeah.
slides in, slicing through this guy for 5 points of damage, and then you're casting Toll the Dead.
Yep.
Okay. So he's got to make a con save. No, wisdom save. My bad. But it's the same, so that's fine.
So, yeah. That didn't go so well, but,
Okay, so he didn't take the damage because he got a 20. Alright,
Yeah.
anything else? Yep.
Nothing outside of the fact that I'm gonna start calling that spiritual weapon Grabthar's hammer. So if you get the reference, you get
By
it.
grab Thar's hammer.
Yeah, Lexi Quest.
What a savings! All right, that's my turn.
Okay, go ahead, Atja.
Oh Lord. I'm just gonna ready an action if someone gets nearby.
All right. Go ahead, Silence.
Okay. I'm gonna move up right here. How large are the rocks that are there? Like, could I? How much height is there? Is it a significant amount of rubble, or
Yeah, it's pretty,
can I
pretty,
like fire something off?
pretty significant. It gives you 3/4 cover.
Um, but I can see them. So would just because of given the height and stuff like that, would I be able to do the phantom grapnel, or would I have to be in a different position?
I'd say you have to be in a different position because I don't think it lets you pull them through walls. It's technically
No, it definitely does not. um, okay.
I just realized I have a history test, so I'm gonna be taking that like over the next couple of minutes. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
What?
Just randomly taking a history. We are in combat, damn it.
This is
Oh,
life or
beyond.
death, son.
I'm gonna figure out a way that I could.
I have not been paying attention either.
In history
All
or
right,
D&D?
I'm gonna.
Both.
Pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna move up there because I can pull them up 15 feet away. So I'm gonna bonus action, phantom grapnel. So you're gonna see like blue arcane chains with arcane sigils reach out and try to wrap around him. DC 12 strength.
Got him.
Nice. And then I'm gonna caustic blade. Take my axe and bring it down on Mortal Inferno. Hey.
Alright, so your axe just splashes him with acid, which he grabs his face and staggers back, falling to the ground in a mass of his cloak. As he does, though, it sparks with a death flash. Give me a DC 10. Silence, you are blinded.
You just can't.
Worth it.
Ah.
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Kryn, it is your turn.
Alright, after hearing those noises, are there any like other entrances into this room other than the two window and the door?
You know that there's a staircase that leads to like an upstairs area, and then there's the kitchen behind you. So yeah, there are ways that things could get in from the back there.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna probably go here and step through a little, kind of get between big mushroom and mouse person, and that's a lot of guys. Or well, I guess not a lot, but they also explodey. Oh,
Don't be
God.
afraid,
What
Grin.
is the
Got this.
range? What is the range on my crossbow? Oh wait, it does tell me. Okay, yay! Wait, no, yeah, that's light crossbow. I will pull out the light crossbow that I got a long time ago and attempt to shoot someone. It has 80 feet of their standard thing, so I will go for who looks the most fucked up?
Nobody.
Oh, okay, so that was just the one that died was the one that's been attacked. Okay. Guess I'll shoot that one.
All right.
Hey!
All right. So you kind of aim back and shoot your crossbow bolt in an arch up through the air, which pierces into this guy over here, spilling his black blood into the water. Anything else,
Oh my
Corinne?
God, this thing actually is worth it. Nope. That is it.
All right, Mushy, it is your turn. You are blinded.
Oh.
Is there anything that I can do right now, like roll against it,
Nope,
or is
it's at
that
the end
after?
of your turn. You become unblinded.
Okay. I guess, can I ready an attack for if someone comes near?
I mean, you can literally do everything normal. The only thing that you get is disadvantage on attacking stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think enemies get advantage on attacking you.
And you can't see.
Which I think just amounts to you automatically fail checks that require sight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna move here and ready an attack.
Alright.
Or if they come here.
Perfect.
What roll do I do?
You don't roll anything. You become unblinded. Oh, the enemies.
Oh, the
are
creatures
supposed,
got
yeah,
out of the initiative. Yeah.
the one that was on the.
They're supposed to go
initiative
after
dies.
me.
Yeah. So they'll go right now, real quick. But I'm gonna move you back, Maji, because it's like we're running back the clock. Run it back now. Okay. So.
Oh, God. How do I get this?
No, you know what? I
Sudden
don't know that I want to.
feeling.
Yeah, you know what? They swarm towards Silence since he's got the light out. They want to get that turned off.
I have a feeling I'm going to spend all my spell slots just keeping that guy alive.
I have a feeling I'm probably going to go down.
So the disadvantage,
Yeah.
the disadvantage gets canceled out by the advantage.
Yep.
But
So
you
they
got,
just normal attacks.
Yep. So you just got 5 of them coming at you.
Cool. Good thing these
No
guys
biggie.
hit light.
As you kind of reel
Wait, I
reel
did prepare
back.
my action, so I
Oh
can
yes,
attack that
yep.
one.
You can attack the one that's next to you. All right, that's a hit, and you kill him. So Yip and Atja, give me
Awesome.
a DC 10 con save.
Do the 2 guys that are
Yeah.
next to him also have to make
I would
one?
say yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Fuck.
both of you two are blinded, and then
Ew.
all right, so the one here is blinded. Go. Okay, so one of them does have disadvantage. So you got 3 with normal, and then 1 with disadvantage. So let's see. First one is a miss as he comes in towards you. Silence. Even blind, you're able to sweep away his attack. The second one, though, does that hit?
Let me double check my arm. I think I have exactly 17.
Well, don't they still get disadvantage because of the light?
No, because he has advantage.
No, because I'm blind. Yep,
Advantage
it
and
hits.
disadvantage
Ah,
cancel
the-
each other out.
Okay, yeah,
so as
him
you're
being
sweeping away
blinded.
the first attack, the second one drives his dagger right into the back of your calf. You take 7 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage as it explodes with dark energy through your leg. Now, the third regular attack. This time, kind of flail backwards and knock the enemy away. And then the one with disadvantage. This one, blinded, kind of swings at you just wildly. However, he manages
Oh
to
my
just
God.
slice you across the waist as you take 4 piercing and 7 necrotic.
How bad are you?
On a scale of 1 to 38, I'm at a 4.
Fuck.
And let's see. Yip and Silence, you can take a opportunity attack if you would like.
I'm assuming I would have disadvantage.
Yes. So would you, Yip.
Okay.
I don't think you have a weapon to attack with, though, right? Yip.
I would have disadvantage, and I don't think I have a weapon, so yeah.
Okay.
And I'm still doing thing. And apparently this test is just like one question that's like about a big document.
Do you want?
So I'll be done in like, give me like 5-10
Do you
minutes.
want to just take our break now? Would that help?
Honestly, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Like, I already have this like pulled up, so.
Did you
Sorry.
take your opportunity attack, Silence? Did you want to?
Yeah, I'm going to. It's just for some reason my weapon isn't on my attack thing.
Ah.
Ooh.
So I guess I'll just roll this, but the damage would be different. Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice nat 1.
You just kind of you hear your axe splash against the water there. As they all scatter away from you. Alright, Cheeks, your move.
I'm gonna move Mums first. And it's within range for a range of. Which does nothing.
That was your mom. Yeah, so
Well,
she kind of
yeah.
pulls out a bone. She pulls back a bony arm and just shoots an arrow, which right off of the stone.
So I move Dad, that's as far as he moves, and I move myself, and I'm gonna try to do minor lifesteal on the guy that's blinded.
Alright. So, what is that, a con save?
Yep.
I think a 14 beats you.
Cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Alright.
and that's it for my turn.
Perfect. So, top of the initiative. As you guys are all kind of exiting the house, you can hear some scampering sounds coming from behind you.
Ah, shit. No, I should have got the hell out of there.
Alright, go ahead, Yip.
Shit, I'm blinded, right?
Yes.
Yes. I will blindly like launch off a something.
Now, I think with, if I'm not mistaken, with a lot of spells, if it says that you have to see the target, you can't target it if you're blinded. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. We
Yeah.
came to that last time with my pole thing and the whatever effect one of the creatures called.
I'm going to take the dodge action.
All right. And at the end of your turn, you're no longer blinded.
Cool. That's it for me.
Oh shit!
A shadow moves in behind you, Kryn. One that seems stronger than the other enemies that you guys have been fighting. Brandishing a silvery scimitar, it rushes towards you. The first attack slices across your back as you take 9
Fuck you.
slashing and 9 necrotic damage.
Oh,
does a
God.
13 miss?
Yes.
The second
I
attack,
have a-
though, as he swipes towards you, you manage to bring up your crossbow just in time and kind of catch it as he scores a notch right in the wood of your crossbow.
Ow.
And
That hurt. That was pain.
he is going to... he'll let you and the zombie make an opportunity attack.
Alright. We'll go with my +1 dagger here.
Yay!
Nope.
Alright, so...
Where'd it go?
Cheeks, your father just slams down onto it, hitting it for 3 bludgeoning damage. But Kryn, as you swipe towards it, it's already gone, and you're left wondering where the hell it went.
Shit! I had my thing blocking the thing. Where did he actually... Did he go back into the room, or did he, like, teleport? Because if he teleported, you can't make attacks of opportunity.
He didn't teleport.
Okay. I had, like, my actual character sheet blocking the screen because I was trying to make the dagger attack. I had no idea what the fuck just happened. Ooh. Oh, there he is.
That's not him, that's a different one.
Oh, shit.
How big is darkness by default?
thought it was like 30.
20 feet, maybe? Shit.
20-foot radius, I thought.
15-foot sphere.
Ah, okay, 15.
Oh, wow.
Radius, 15-foot radius sphere.
So is that 30 foot total, or?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So like that? No, a little bit bigger, huh?
Yeah, about there. It's like just one more cube thing up, I guess. Wow, that's big.
Okay, so as you guys are fighting, several of you are still blinded or coming out of being blinded. A pool of murky darkness just begins to extend up around your feet as one of the creatures in the back kind of lifts his hand up. All right.
We're boned.
Go ahead, Atja.
I was going to say, my gem of brightness comes from a magic item, so that would be magical light,
I was gonna ask the same question.
which would still allow us to see through it.
I don't think that it's magical light unless it specifically states magical light, but
Yeah, I'm not. I'll link it again. Obviously, your discretion.
well, I'm gonna look up the official ruling real quick.
Yeah, I just figured that way you have it there too to see.
Okay, so what is considered magical light? All light sources from magical spells and effects. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, don't give me some long-winded fucking theoretical blah blah blah. Tell me the fucking rules. Okay, yeah, so it specifically has to state that it's magical light.
Gotcha. Okay.
Great. So I see nothing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll move blindly forward. And just hold my action if I hear some strange noises.
Well, I mean, so it's basically just treat it the same as the blindness. So you still have a good idea of where all the enemies are at. It's just basically if you attack while you're in the darkness, you're gonna get disadvantage.
Oh, okay, got it. Then
Okay, that is a hit. Actually, no, you got disadvantage. So hold up. Oh, that's an even bigger hit. All right, so you just come flying in from the darkness and swing your sword down, killing this guy instantly. But he does death burst on you. So give me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. All right, you are not blinded.
awesome.
All right.
That's it.
Go ahead, silence.
Aye.
The couple of spots that were
Oh.
pierced by their daggers just throb with pain.
I am like I just because I was blind before the darkness and then I regained my sight. Now I'm in darkness. I'm still blind. Would I know where? I imagine I would know my positioning.
Yeah.
Like still, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like okay. That case, considering I'm pretty banged up, I'm gonna head south out of the darkness. And I don't have anything that would be of use. Except, oh wait, hold on. So prestidigitation lasts up to an hour, and it says I could light the torch. You can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, small campfire, anything like that. I do have a torch. What action economy would it be for me to pull out the torch? Would that be an action or a free action?
It works the same as like drawing a weapon.
Okay. Shoot. How much light does a torch provide again?
The same amount that your gem provides.
Okay.
Why are you trying to turn off your gem?
Well, I'm torn between turning off my gem or trying to light a torch with prestidigitation, because like that would be light created from. I feel like that's too metagamey. I feel like
I'm literally trying to read it up here to see what it qualifies as magical light, and it like this is literally from Jeremy Crawford. If you even freaking I don't know any of his shit, but
yeah.
Light from any magical source that can illuminate the area of a darkness spell.
Okay.
But here's where it gets weird because he says, but the darkness spell can dispel light created by a spell of second level or lower, not light created by a non-spell. So I guess a magic item can't be. I guess there's some effect with the darkness spell that it can destroy light or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's like the scroll conversion thing or whatever in
Oh
the
yeah,
Dungeon Master's Guide.
but it says not light created by a non-spell, so
Yeah, so it wouldn't
your
work anyways.
magical item.
Yeah, I feel like that me doing that is just it's metagaming anyways,
Trigger,
you know.
really.
So I'm I guess I'm gonna just
I wish there
take
were.
the dodge action and try to not die.
All right. Well, next up is Kryn.
All right, so there's a big thing of darkness. No idea whether or not the magical light source affects it. I'm gonna just, I guess, go over here. Actually, can I see that guy? The one that's blinded?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. Is it advantage on the attack if he's blinded, or just he has disadvantage?
I think you have advantage.
I think
Yeah,
you have advantage.
Yeah, you
Attack rolls
do.
against the creature. Yep, attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Sweet. So I will shoot that one with my crossbow.
All right, that
Yeah,
hits.
Does it kill him?
It does not. You do see the bolt just pierce into his shoulder.
Would 2 extra points put him down? Fury of the Small, 2 extra points of damage.
It would not.
Damn. Well, it does 2 extra points, so he's closer to death.
He looks like he's on death's door.
Yeah, I am not a damage dealer, and I guess. Let's see, how far did I just move there? So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I got about 10 feet left. I will move 5, 10. Silas within 30 feet. Yes, he is. So I'll go ahead and use bonus action healing word.
You're my favorite.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I might as well use it. Second level. So,
Hey,
10.
dog got some bite
Oh
back.
shit, there's 2 more coming from that alleyway. I am not in a good position.
Oh no.
They can see me.
Guys, why are you freaking out? We're fine.
Anything else?
And
We're doing great.
Kryn?
nope, that's it.
Okay. So I do think I am gonna agree with that ruling. I think that the light from your gem would shine through the darkness. I don't know. That's a fucking stupid way to write it, but yeah. So I would say that darkness doesn't really do anything because the light just shines through it. Fuck is the point of the darkness spell? But whatever.
Well, it's really bad against people with like lower level stuff. Plus, it gets rid of light from like
Okay,
any
so
spell
but how the
second level
fuck
or
is it
lower.
a third level spell though? I mean, if
It's like
Well,
if they
when
have
you
a
use
magic
it
item,
outside.
like an item that casts like light is the downside to that. But like a spell that casts light of level 2 or lower can get dispelled by darkness, is what he said.
Yeah.
I'd have to read the
it
spell.
basically
It's like
just
it,
gets rid of the light cantrip. But I mean, yeah. Anyway, so then next up are the Darklings, and they're gonna move on in. So let's see, this guy's gonna come here, and
I feel more
this guy's gonna
close
come here.
now.
Mushy, you do get to attack one of them because you readied an action.
oh god. Oh god.
Mushy, you swing
Thank
towards
God
it,
you
but it
healed
just
me.
dodges out of the way. Okay, so one attack going against Kryn.
Alright.
And how far away is he from silence? Is that in the bright light or the dim light? That is in the bright light.
Right, like
So he gets disadvantage.
Thank God.
So he swings towards you but misses as he's kind of averting his gaze. Next one's going up against Mushy. This one, however, does manage to hit as he just drives his dagger right into your gut, Mushy. You take 3 points of piercing because... Oh, no, you're not raging. Never mind. You take 6 points of piercing and 5 necrotic. We've got 2 attacks going on silence.
Shit.
Both of them with disadvantage. The first one is a miss, and the second one narrowly misses as you just managed to bring up your axe, the haft of your axe in time to block the attack. And last, we've got 2 attacks going on Atja. The first one with 14, does a 14 hit you, Atja?
He does not.
He swipes at you with his dagger, but you kind of duck out of the way. However, the second one manages to just slice you across your thigh. And you take 6 piercing and 8 necrotic damage. And that'll take us to Mushy.
Can I rage here?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm doing it.
Was she going big?
And then when I'm raging,
Mushy's
I
angry.
can attack.
In a straight
I can attack
line, but
you.
not...
Yeah, but I don't have that right now, correct?
There's no straight line of enemies now.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. I'll attack the one on the bottom.
Oof.
Oh,
she would have
gosh.
advantage
Oh
because
lord.
of the
Right,
of the
yep.
of the blind from it. Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so you swing down on him and you manage to just cleave right through it. As you do, again, his body seems to disintegrate into a cloud of black smoke that's sucked into your sword. But I need Mushy and this enemy to both make a con save. Alright, so the enemy's fine. Mushy, give me a constitution save. Alright, you are also fine.
I think I also, because it says 10-foot radius.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Crane, give me a con save. Alright.
Hey!
Go ahead.
Show off.
Jinx.
Would my zombie? Oh, would my zombie be caught in that too, or not?
No, it's not within 10 feet. Oh, no, it totally was. Yeah. Yeah, zombie, give me a con save.
Zombies are good at that. Typically.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, go ahead,
Hey.
Jinx.
So Dad goes first.
So we just have to do like at least 17 points of damage to a creature to kill it.
Alright, so your dad swings towards this creature, but, oh, he has advantage.
Still not up.
Yeah, it just misses.
We're gonna move Mom and attack range to the same person Dad is attacking.
Okay. How, you don't really have a clear shot with everybody in the way.
You're correct. Then I'm shooting the one on the left, which is still a miss.
Okay, yeah, either way it misses.
Just give me 1 second.
Sorry, what?
She said 1
I'm trying to
second.
find you 1 second, please. There we go.
That also misses.
That's it for my turn.
Alright. Yep, go ahead.
Wait. Can I use pack tactics?
What?
Oh yeah, rat folk have pack tactics.
Yeah, pack tactics. So technically, I have advantage.
Cool, yeah, reroll.
I was gonna say she would have advantage on it anyways, because of the gem.
Still shit. God damn it! I'm rolling
Don't
nothing.
matter.
I'm rolling nothing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon attack this big dude, the dude on the hill thing.
Sounds good.
Fuck.
Swings towards
Oh,
him, but he just
God.
brings his scimitar up and just blocks the attack.
Have it yet?
Alright, Yip gets frustrated, furls his brow, and then he casts, or he claps his hands together really hard.
Claps his cheeks
Casts
together.
Thunder Wave.
Wait, did you say he claps his cheeks together?
There's no way I said that. I said hands. There's no way I said.
The heart
There's no
hears
way I said
what the
that.
heart wants.
Alright, so
Ooh.
yeah, you get him for 12 points of damage as he's blasting.
I said I maxed that one though.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
What is that?
what is?
16 plus
It'd
7,
be-
so 23.
Oh, did you do the higher level cast, so it's 24?
Yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah.
yeah, it's second level.
And then what do you...
Oh,
yeah,
God.
24 damage, yeah. Alright, you blast him for quite a bit. You can see him barely standing after that attack.
Hell yeah. Alright. And that's all Yip's got. He's panting.
Alright.
I tuckered him out.
So as the enemy is thrown back from the force of the attack, he kind of sweeps his cloak back and then stands up, drawing his scimitar, and he walks threateningly towards you. Yep. Let's see.
He does get moved back, but I'd say it doesn't really matter because it's 10 feet.
And,
so
and then
it's
it's
like
also
he gets moved
it's
back
his
and then
turn next, so he does walk just threateningly back towards you, scimitar drawn, and he.
shit.
Your thing only has 10 feet of bright light, right, Atja?
Yep.
So he's right outside of the bright light. So he does not have disadvantage either. Oh, you know what? He doesn't even have the light weakness like the other guys do. So he comes in with the first attack and just slices across your front. Yep. You take 6 slashing and 10 necrotic.
Un momento. Fuck, I can't block that. Alright.
However, the second attack, I believe a 15 misses, right?
15 misses.
Alright. Swings towards you,
Silvery barbs on the first attack then. He's within 60 feet.
Alright.
Let's see, do I have this?
Alright, he's still, in
Nice.
that case, he misses.
And I can choose one creature with, let's see, choose one creature.
Alright, Strixhaven is cool, but also fuck that spell.
So he swings down towards you, yep. But at the last moment, a aura of silver kind of blocks his attack and swipes it out of the way.
So I will use,
Yeah.
I will then choose a creature within 60 feet, and that'll be Silas to get advantage on, what is it, their next choose a creature on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within 1 minute. Yeah, that spell's a little.
Dude, it's like actually incredibly busted because I didn't even realize it had the second part forever.
Me too. I wasn't using it forever.
Mushy,
But then I saw it
this
and I
guy
was like,
comes out from inside the building and just plunges his scimitar into the back of your leg, as you're standing there focusing on the other guys. Luckily for you, with exactly 17 hit points remaining, you are raging, so you only take 3 points of slashing and then 10 necrotic, so 13 instead of 17 damage. But you do take 13 damage from his first attack as he strides forward. However, he's going to keep moving, so you can take an opportunity attack if you would like, Mushy.
I just.
As you swing towards him, he's already quite a bit out of your range, moving towards Silence, who they seem to be focused in on this bright gem that's casting light throughout the room. As he swings towards you, though, Silence, you bring up your axe and block the attack. And go ahead, Atja. Atja?
Oh, even if they take him down, that light is still not going to go away.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
I read that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I say
do
she
have
has.
advantage.
I was reading it because I couldn't. Okay, it's a magic item, not a spell. Oh, that was more from my own head.
Alright,
thing.
so you hit and you get the first damage, but just the 7, right? You don't do 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
No,
slice him with your sword, leaving him kind of staggering back a little bit. Anything else, Atja?
That's it.
Alright, next up is Silence.
Am I getting any vibes that if this light weren't on, these guys might chill?
No.
I mean, they're definitely
So-
reacting very violently to the light.
Yes.
Wouldn't you if you had light sensitivity? Like, come on, man.
Well, yeah, but why would they go towards it?
I'd be like, bro,
To
like,
stop you!
bro, turn that light off.
Stop that light!
They weren't necessarily gonna go towards it, but then you guys literally killed one of them on the first
Yeah,
turn.
that's
so,
true.
I mean, at that point,
Yeah, all form of peace was thrown out the window.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go out and just start firing.
luckily I started.
I'm
passing.
gonna exactly. Well, I guess I could still do that, but I don't want to die either. Have any of the guys next to me? I don't think any of these guys have taken damage, right?
The stronger of the 3 of them has taken a very small nick.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my caustic blade again, or not again, but so swing my axe on blood all in front of him. I'm gonna use the advantage from that silvery barbs Kryn gave me.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a hit.
If it exceeded by
Did not.
5 or more, yeah, I didn't think it would. So then it's just 15.
Alright, so you you kind of push the other 2 aside and swipe down with your axe, leaving a big acid covered, like burned covered hole or gash in his chest. Just kind of swings his scimitar. Anything else, Silence?
Can't do that. Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, next up is Kryn.
All right.
The
Bonus
man, the
action,
myth, the legend.
disengage. Yeah, bonus action, disengage from that shit, and we're gonna move 5. Get right there, and yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one directly below me. Actually, I might shoot the guy behind him. Is he like taller than the others, or is he getting cover from the little guy? Or how big?
He's not
You
much
said they're about the same
taller.
size.
Yeah, they're about the same size.
Ah, okay.
I'd give him at least half cover. Yeah, I'd give him half cover from being behind the other enemy.
Let's see how far did I move. 5, 10, 15, 20. If I got up on these rocks, would I be able to get a clear shot?
Yeah.
I got. All right. Boop. And I will fire at him with my crossbow. Normal. Light crossbow.
Oh wait, which is if he's attacking? Well, I won't matter. If he's attacking that guy, his AC is reduced by 1 for the next attack on him
It still hit.
because of the
It would've
caustic
hit
blade
either
thing.
way. But
Okay.
yeah, your crossbow, as he's kind of twirling a scimitar, getting squaring up against Silence, your crossbow bolt just kind of flies out of the darkness and just right into him. He's looking pretty weakened by these attacks. Anything else, Kryn?
I'm gonna pray to God. That'll be it.
All right. Next up are the regular Darklings. We'll start with this one by Mushy that is going to come in with its dagger. I don't believe a 13 hits you, does it, Mushy? Mushy?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Did your headset die?
Okay. Yeah, so it swings at you, but it misses. The other two, the two that are next to you, Silence, are going to attack you. However, because of the blinding light, they're just not able to get a good swing in, as they just kind of swing towards you with their daggers. These two kind of close in around you, Atja. The first one comes in just determined, his eyes going his pupils shrinking down as he just comes in against your light and just thrusts into you for 4 piercing and 9 necrotic. The one coming up from behind you, however, narrowly misses as he swipes towards you, and you're able to bring your sword back and kind of fend off the attack. And
oh shit.
That's all of them, except for this guy who is going to get the fuck out of there. Okay, go ahead, Mushy.
Okay. I am going to attack the dude that's right next to me.
You do have a straight line there.
Yeah,
Oh, but then
No,
it
but not a
would
lot of
give
health.
you, yeah, as
Yeah.
I say, give opportunity attack too, probably. So
yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
with advantage.
I keep forgetting to change that.
Okay, so you swing
towards.
God, that I cannot. Every time it's like really fucking impossible to talk when you're hearing yourself talk back to you. Yeah, you kill him. Anything else?
That's it.
Go ahead, Cheeks.
Mommy Dearest is going to shoot at this.
All right, your arrow pierces into him. You can tell he's very close to death.
And Daddy Deers is going to move to attack it.
Shit.
I was gonna say advantage, but he doesn't have the blind thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nope.
your dad swings, but just even in its weakened state, this thing just ducks out of the way.
Okay, so I'm moving here, and then I'm gonna. Is that pillar too high for me to use Flesh Ripper on the guy in front of me?
No, you can hit him.
Oh, damn.
There we go.
All right.
He cannot move 30 feet away from me. He's locked until my next turn.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
All right. Go ahead, Yip.
Alright, I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon attack.
Nice.
All right. So your spiritual weapon, as the guy, you can see him winding up to slash you again with his scimitar. Your spear just flies through his throat, comes out the other end, killing him.
Nice.
Hell yeah, and then I'll turn around. Atja's getting...
Yeah, wrecked.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shocking grasp this dude.
All right, and he had exactly 6 hit points left. So as you grab him with your clawed hand, electricity just surges through him, and he collapses to the ground. As he does, though, oh, actually, you were adjacent to that elder too, right? You gotta do that.
Yeah.
But... So start with a DC 11 con save. Yep. Okay, so you only take half, or
Yeah, half as much.
so 2d6. All right, so you only take 1 damage, and then go ahead and give me a DC 10 con save. All right. Anything else, Yip?
No.
All right, so then next up is the last remaining elder. He just got knocked off the initiative because of the whole thing. But he is going to just double down and try to take out the fucker with the light here. And of course he gets 2 scimitar attacks. So he comes in,
Down.
he just thrusts it right into your gut. Silence as you take 13, 22, 28
one.
damage.
Yep,
The
down.
fuck?
He then spins around and launches himself towards Mushy, and he's going to swing with his second attack. However, Mushy, you do manage to keep him at bay with your giant ass sword.
I got him, guys. Don't worry.
And go ahead, Atja. I want to see how many different characters I can make Casey make.
Oh my god.
For real. I don't know what it definitely feels like in this campaign, like rolls against me are like usually crits or like
Well, actually,
doing really well.
what it is that other people have them too, but everybody else has lower health. So like every time I get a good roll against Yip, Corinne has to use silvery barbs, or Yip's like, oh, that's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I have 22 health. You can one hit me so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's good that I am the only support person in this goddamn class. I need that silvery barbs just to keep you fuckers alive.
For real.
That is true.
Alright, so Atja, you kind of spin around and just decapitate this enemy that was right behind you. That 14 was enough to kill him. You do have to give me a DC 10 con save, though. Alright, you are safe. Yip, you also need to give me the DC 10 con save. Alrighty. Anything else, Atja?
No, that's it.
Alright, go ahead, silence. Give me that crispy death save. Silence.
Elite? What the?
Casey?
Casey? Oh, what the hell?
Well, we'll come back to that.
This is fine.
Kryn, go ahead. Oh,
Oh
Oh.
no!
you're.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna go up to him and you spare the dying.
All right. Silence is stable.
Die,
Did you know that it
motherfucker.
has... What?
Anything else, Kryn?
I have a bonus action to I don't know. Can I stand on top of his unconscious body to act as a human shield? He's laying flat on the ground.
I don't think you can technically share space with. Yeah, no. We had determined that, I think, before in something.
Yeah.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that they
Yeah.
can't attack him still.
Yeah, I know. I'm just it's more for just roleplay.
But they're probably pissed off that the light is still shining. Anyway,
Wait.
anything else, Kryn?
Yeah, where is the light? Yeah, where is the light?
It's still in his unconscious gloved hand.
Can I grab the light?
Yes.
All right, and you know what? They're gonna fucking come after me. I didn't use my bonus action, right? So bonus action disengage, and I moved 5 feet. So I'm gonna move over here and try to get those fuckers to get to me.
All right. Anything else?
Well, oh wait, no, that was different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Or no, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I grab the light and try to not have him be a big old target.
Go ahead, Mushy.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the dude that's right in front of me.
Actually, hold
that's
up.
trying to shoot me.
The enemies got left out again. They go next.
You get me, you shits!
Okay, so Cheeks and Father and Mother can all use opportunity attacks, but it has to be a melee attack, so I don't think Mother can technically.
They all have
Mother
advantage
can.
too.
Mother can.
Hello, guys!
With advantage though, for the short sword.
Yeah, come.
God.
Okay, so
My armor class is 15.
all right, so they're both coming after you. The first
That
one
hit it, or no,
misses as he
Disadvantage,
swings in
right?
at you.
Okay. Whew.
The second one also misses as you
Yes!
just hold up the light, blinding him. All right, now you
Ah.
you can attack the guy next to you now, Mushy. Unfortunately, as you swing towards him, he just ducks out of the way, kind of sliding his scimitar along your blade, blocking the attack.
That it?
Can I bonus action disengage?
No.
No.
That's
Dang,
just
okay.
me because of Goblin.
Okay, that's it then.
All right, go ahead, Cheeks.
That is gonna slam.
Daddy's gonna slam. That sounds not great. All right, so your dad actually manages to kill this boss enemy as he just slams him into the fucking side of the door there.
Oh no.
And mom is gonna move closer to the one on top and short sword.
All right, she shreds it.
I'm gonna move around mom to position myself.
Okay, so there's just one guy left, and he's got very low health, so we're just gonna say that you guys killed him, and
Well,
we're gonna take.
what about the death burn?
Yeah, all it does is blind you.
No, the one from the boss that does
Oh
damage.
yeah, you're right.
For 10-foot
You're
radius,
right.
and Silas is in the 10-foot radius.
Well, we're gonna get to him. I have my turn right now.
So
You did not have to do that.
Silence and I think silence. No, it's a
Yeah,
con
automatically.
save, so he doesn't automatically fail it. He
Oh,
gets
never
to
mind.
roll.
Sweet.
So Mushy and the zombie, give me a con save.
For silence, do you just want to say I can just burn a spell slot and say I healing worded him?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Mushy, you failed the con save. It's up to you though, Yip, if you actually want to burn a spell slot, because you know. But yeah,
I can always spare the dying.
So Daddy Dearest takes 4 points of fire or of radiant damage. Mushy, you take 9 points of radiant damage. And Silence also technically takes 4 or 9, depending. But
I think it just
yeah,
loses a
all
death
he does is
save.
lose a death save, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fine. I can get another spell
So
slot back from
Mushy is also
sorcery points.
Mushy is also down from that death burst. But
Oh,
we're gonna
no.
take a quick break. I
Yeah.
gotta use the bathroom. And
Oh, thank you.
so
I can,
so 15 minutes.
like, even if one,
10:30
I
we'll
can get
come
to
back.
Silas and I can get to, like, I can get to both of them and, like, well, actually, I guess Silas could roll
It's
that
my
one.
turn next. I can get him.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, never mind, because he goes before me, and if he rolls on that one, then that's just death. I can get mushy. Ugh.
I still have plenty of chances to kill you guys tonight. That was the easy combat.
Oh, then we're gonna die.
The funny thing is, I know Alex actually wants Yip to stay alive because he like feels bad for having my characters die like all through his last
No,
game.
man, actually at this
But
point
Yip is gonna
we're
die.
good, man. At this point I got you through the first arc and a half. Like if you die, shit happens, you know? I just try not to kill people needlessly because it sometimes can cause a little bit of a wrench in the story of the campaign. But you know, if
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm just feeling like lately it just feels like, you know, if the dice land in a specific way, it's like, yeah, dude's dead,
Yeah.
you know.
See, I don't think there's gonna be. Sorry, I don't think there's gonna be that many opportunities for you all to die in my game, so I don't think I have to worry about it.
I don't have too many enemies attack the people when they go down, so
Yeah.
Well, unless you're in my
See, the thing is, I actually,
kill
I
everyone
tend,
who goes down.
I tend to do that a lot more. Like as a DM, just like
for me it really
not even
depends
as like a
on.
mean thing, as a strategic thing.
For me, it
It's
really
like if it
depends
just
on
makes sense.
it really depends on the enemy's motivations for me, because like if the enemy is fighting to straight up kill the party, like savagely, like they might do that to try to, you know, fuck with morale or whatever. But generally, once somebody goes down, the enemy is like, for me, they're like, okay, this guy's not a threat anymore. Let's focus on the next guy, you know. Maybe after they've seen you go down and then come up a couple of times, they're like, all right, next time you go down, we're gonna make sure you stay down. But considering everyone else in the D&D world just dies automatically when they hit 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Well, I also think it's still like, even if I attack you, it's 2 death saves, so you can still get a heal off. I just don't think that's like unfair either. You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure.
You're probably still gonna have an opportunity to heal.
The only time it's unfair is
Just
when the
make it
guy's got a
simple.
fucking triple multi-attack and just... It's like, oh yeah, I'm next on the initiative. Ha! 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 Like a certain rat assassin.
Yeah.
Like a certain rat
You only
assassin.
had 2 attacks. Really, the only reason I died was because I decided to actually use those one die, the beast die, to make him automatically lose a life.
You
I feel
bastard.
insulted that you're using rat as an insult.
I mean,
Rat and
what
ass.
did we call it, Tanaz the whole time?
Right now.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
What?
Oh, you're good, man. We were on break.
Okay.
You did get hit by the death burn on the way out and failed a death throw. And Mushy's also down. And then once we come back, we'll figure out how you guys want to take care of that.
Something quick.
Oh, and I was gonna say, if anyone's struggling with like trying to come up with a character for my campaign, you can use the Strixhaven book. It has like a character creator. It's actually pretty good. Like as far as like their ideas, I mean, I wouldn't like follow it to the T, but like it has some cool ideas. Consider a read.
Thank you, Will.
No problem. And if you want help, I can try. And like, trust me, you don't have like decisions like thrust on you immediately. Like you're gonna have a couple of like like put it this way, like in colleges, if you wanted to like change your major halfway through, like you can do that. So like you can change your like how like college, you can change your everything if you want to. So
I like that I have an actual big ass map of that place.
dude, that I think I should have one too because I got the book just because I wanted it.
It should be in the back.
Yeah, so I should have it. So
Back again.
Hey,
but yeah, and then like it also has some more information about like the houses, or I call it houses because it's basically just ripping off Harry Potter.
yeah,
But
it
like
is.
the colleges, I guess. But like just like so you can decide like which one you would want, and also like the spell list because I'm just giving you those like immediately, like without the background, so you can do like another background on top of it.
All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so as the dust settles, the last enemies fall. Mushy has fallen and shrunk back to normal size, covered in scorch marks, and Silence has been shot by a radiant blast again. So both of them are down.
Spare the dying.
Healing word.
Who are you using healing word on, and who are you using spare the dying on?
I used it. I'll
yeah.
use it on Silence, so because I already said I was gonna do that. So
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll go for Mushy and spare the dying on her.
No Scots?
What?
Okay.
I don't have a lot of spell. Like I'm trying to. We don't know how deep this place goes, and you guys have a tendency to get the shit kicked out of you. I have a few spells. I have 3 spell slots left.
So Mushy is unconscious for 4 hours.
Ah, shit.
Enough time for a short rest.
I can healing word her again, and then we can do a
Look
short
at that.
rest.
I have 1 healing potion left.
No, don't waste that. I'll just healing word.
Alright. Oh yeah, she can use her hit dice. We can use our hit dice and heal.
Okay, so Mushy, you get 3 hit points back. Did you already cast it on Silence?
I guess I need to actually roll it.
Yeah.
I hadn't rolled it, but I'd like wasted the slot.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
so
get spell
Mushy, you get
slots
3 back, and Silence, you get 5 back as you both come to on the middle of this underground thoroughfare.
Okay, so should we take a short rest? Everybody get some more hit points back than the 3 I just gave them.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds good.
Atja, how you doing? You
I'm gonna
look
go
kind of
ahead and
fucked up.
convert my sorcery.
Yeah, I'm kind of fucked up.
Silence is gonna be looking for the gem of brightness.
Right here. I got it right here.
Oh, thank you,
Kind
friend.
of getting them away from you. Oh god.
I appreciate that. You're so much braveness in such a small package.
I feel like I should be slightly offended. Are you calling me small? Okay, we both know that I'm small. I literally have an ability called Fury of the Small. Oh, yeah, hit dice. Yay. Let's go for 2. Sweet! So 17.
So while you guys short rest, are you keeping the light on, Silent?
We should probably turn that off.
I was getting it so I could turn it off.
And then where are you guys short resting at? Are you going back inside the building?
Probably.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, just to be extra safe, we could always go back through that door and just remove one of the crystals to close it. Just to make absolutely certain no one attacks us.
I'm using my Shroud of Death. Just anywhere where we rest.
Oh, wait! I'm gonna use my Song of Rest, so anyone that rolled hit dice can roll an extra d6.
Per hit dice?
Yeah, if you rolled hit dice, you can roll an extra d6.
Yeah,
Yes.
but if I
Yes.
rolled
Back
2,
up to full!
Just
Do I
one
roll-
or per hit die. So like if you
Oh, just one. Like if so. Oh, let me actually. Wait, God dang it! No, I want you to go in the chat. Okay. Yeah, if you regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice.
nice.
Each of these creatures gains an extra 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that was a perfect amount with your +1. With the +1 I got from your D6, I used all of my hit die and I am back at full health.
I should remember having that because I think there's been multiple times where I've forgotten that I have that ability.
So there's no remains from the stuff that we killed, right? They turned into a thing and exploded.
Yeah, they pretty much just exploded in a flash of light.
Okay. It's silent, I guess, while we're resting it.
Other than metal or magic objects, so anything metal, I guess, would survive.
Yeah, so then they've got some daggers that they left behind, some silvery daggers.
Ow. Oh, silvery daggers.
I was gonna say, during his rest, Silence could look, because I'm pretty sure we killed a decent number of them, like right around where the building entrance is.
Uh-huh.
If I could grab a dagger and a scimitar and do like try to see if I can discern anything about who made them or anything like that.
You probably not. They don't look like any kind of craftsmanship that you've ever seen before.
Okay, but I do. They are silvered, right? I thought you had said.
Yeah, silvery, but like I'm just figure of speech. They're shiny.
Okay, gotcha.
Does Mushy feel any different, and has the sword said anything?
The sword feels pretty exuberated, you can tell, but it's not saying anything. Your arms are still, they seem to have stopped thrumming when you got knocked down.
The sword is going through what you'd call a high right now. It's killed so much evil, like freaking the fuck.
Oh.
So what is the plan?
Mistress Atja, do you know what those creatures were that attacked us? Or come across something like that before?
I don't know. Do I?
You do not.
I have no idea. Silence.
I think we know they do not appreciate light.
Good to know for the future. How many times can you do that light thing?
The illuminating an area for us many times
Yeah.
as I need with
Okay.
that. Yeah, it out of character, it doesn't require any charges to do that light source.
Oh, I thought it said that it had charges.
It does, but for only the second and third command use them. The first one just to
Oh.
do that doesn't cost any charges.
Oh, okay. Magic.
Yeah.
I guess we could look through this house that's attached to a secret doorway. I'm gonna check the house for, I don't know, anything interesting or out of the ordinary. This is the Feywild, everything's out of the ordinary.
Right. You're like, look at this. It's like a small ladle with prongs on the end of it.
Okay, so
Almost like a spoon and fork. I'll call it a fapoon.
God damn it. Alright, so you're gonna investigate the house?
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a investigation check.
Alright, I'm gonna guide myself because I got a 0 on that. Oof. 9.
Okay. So you kind of putz around the house a bit, kind of turning things over. It's obviously been long abandoned. You can see remnants of just a pretty plain existence. You know, ordinary looking furniture, couple of couches, a chair, a table, all of it in ruin. The architecture is similar to the stuff that's above ground. It definitely seems Fey in origin, but it seems really, really old. Everything seems kind of antiquated. And there's just this kind of sense of unease in the air.
I don't suppose there's any, like, books or random pieces of parchment.
No, it seems as though any kind of paper or anything like that would have long since...
Probably disintegrated.
Yeah. It's pretty wet down here, in all honesty.
That's what she said.
In what
Homeschool-dated.
context did she say that to you, man? What the fuck?
It's probably wet down here. I mean,
Not probably. I thought you said it's pretty. That's
It's really
what I
wet
heard.
down here. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Sorry, there was a prolonged silence after you said that, and I was like, everyone else is thinking that.
Okay, guys, it's just an ordinary house. There's no need to continue investigating this place.
I have no reason not to trust him, so.
It's not like we're gonna miss out on a whole bunch of loot. No, we probably wouldn't. There's no, like, big enemy boss.
they had a chest with like a legendary sword in it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If only you'd rolled a 10 or higher on investigation, you would have gotten Staff of the Magi.
Yeah, you fucked this up, man.
The only thing I want is a magic item that keeps the rest of my party from dying.
Yeah.
That Pyrapt health or whatever, that one that makes it so they instantly stabilize if they go down.
No, and then there's another one that's like Amulet of Health that like boosts your con to like 19 or
Yeah.
right?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh god, I need that.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's nasty.
I guess if well, let me double check something for craftsman real quick, but I'm good to go if everyone else is.
Hell yeah.
Alright, just looking at the street, like, is there any direction the street goes? Does it...
So as you guys come outside now, not under attack from enemies, you can get a better look around at the place that you found yourself in. You're clearly underground, in a extremely vast cavern. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of roof or anything that you could see. You must be deep enough down that like it's high enough that it's out of your view. And in fact, when you guys were fighting, even with the 30-foot bright and 30-foot dim, it didn't illuminate a ceiling either. From what you can tell, this street that you guys are on is not the only street. It looks as though you're in what seems to be an underground town of sorts. There are buildings sprawling out in every direction, pretty much. A lot of the alleyways and the buildings themselves have caved in or been filled with rubble. But there is quite a bit of stuff down here between the buildings and the large, wide streets. As you kind of take a look around, you do notice that there are a couple of patches where there seems to be some bioluminescent plants growing up, or crystals, that are illuminating several patches of the area very faintly in the distance. And you can make out that in the distance, maybe about half a mile off, there does seem to be some kind of large circular structure that is covered with these glowing crystals.
Well, when in doubt, head to the biggest object.
Should probably be on the lookout for more of those creatures. Perhaps a stealthier approach would do us well.
I lift up my hood of elven kind. Right, I could always scout ahead. I'm support and the stealthy one.
I'll come with you.
Cool.
I'll hang back, trailing behind some in case anything goes wrong.
I also have message, so I can always send a message back to you guys on whatever we find.
How far ahead do you two want to go?
I don't know, how far ahead do you want to go? Yep.
Like the big thing?
Yeah, towards the big... I mean, we're basically going to be scouting ahead of the group. How far do we want to be ahead of the group?
The big thing's half a mile off, so...
Shit, so like, what do you think, like a couple 100 feet? Like maybe 300?
My message spell has a total range of 120 feet.
Alright, so it's about that.
Yeah.
120 feet? Cool.
120 feet, sure.
Alright. So,
Look at
and then are the rest of you guys sticking behind them, or are you just following with that 120-foot distance? I would imagine. Going at the same pace, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, Kryn and Yip, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Alright. Advantage because my cloak. I love that thing. Sneak. Stealth. Nice.
Alright, so the two of you pad silently along. In the distance, you guys occasionally, actually, both of you give me a perception check.
Aw.
Okay. So, keeping your eyes to the cobblestone streets, you begin to wind your way through the various thoroughfares and alleyways, avoiding piles of rubble on your way towards this central structure. You don't notice anything coming towards you from the darkness, although you do stay pretty aware of your general area. Trying to keep that 120-foot distance between you and the rest of the group. The rest of you guys, go ahead and give me perception checks.
Again, like me and you, or me?
No, everybody but Craig.
Or the back.
Everybody else. Silence and Atja and Cheeks and Mushy. Atja?
Give her a sec.
No worries. Silence, you notice as you guys trudge along. In the distance, there are a couple of pathways that are raised up. You notice occasionally some darklings will move along the pathways, quickly getting out of sight. They seem to be moving away from you guys as much as possible, avoiding you. It seems you guys did a good job of scaring them off. Atja, you of course noticed this as well. As you walk along, you kind of begin to take in the architecture. It is pretty old. It's not just pretty old; it's extremely old. You would have learned about it, during any kind of education that you would have had during your childhood. But this is, considered ancient architecture. During one of the previous tellings, a previous age of this world. You don't see too many buildings like this on the surface, especially not any that are still occupied, although this one doesn't necessarily seem to be occupied. As you walk along, you do kind of notice to your right some writing in Sylvan that seems to indicate what would have once been a shop. As you kind of peer through the ruined front of the building, something shining inside of the building catches your eye. Just for a moment, something kind of glints.
Yep, had to be 120 feet away.
Approach. Right away.
Sorry, what was that?
I approach the glint.
Nice. Yeah, so you walk the rubble. You can see that most of the stuff in here has long since been picked over, but surprisingly, there's something that's kind of hidden within a collapsed shelf on one side of the room. Looks like most of the goods here would have long since decayed or been taken or, whatever. But you do see 2 glass bottles that seem to have some kind of liquid inside of them. It's dark here, so you can't tell a color, but you do see these 2 glass vials that have a liquid inside of them.
We don't really have the designated alchemist in this game.
I show it to Silence and, hey, do you know anything about this?
I've dabbled in alchemy. I'm sure I could try to piece together what it is. Could I make a check to, or is it we're not in the situation where we could tell right now?
So make a perception check as you uncork the bottle.
Oh.
The scent, it's something fruity. It's a very familiar scent wafts up through the bottle. You think you've probably smelled this before, but it's like, it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite think of what it is.
I know this, but to be certain, at our next rescue point, if I could have my tools more easily available, I could better determine what it is so we know what we're dealing with. Would I know if it was anything bad or good, or just that I recognize it?
It definitely smells good.
I mean, like negative effect, or like I'm like, oh, this smells good, but like,
Nah, you rolled a 5.
it's a bad thing. Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted to make sure.
Uh-huh. Oh no, yeah, it smells good and it smells super familiar. Do with that what you will.
My previous remarks still stand. The needing more time if I have my tools.
Okay, so are you guys continuing along? Well, I would assume that Yip and Kryn are continuing along, so they're probably now more than 120 feet away from you guys. I was asking the...
Well, I would be looking back to make sure that I have 120 feet connection. So do I look back and oh wait, I only have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look back and you can see for 60
Yeah, so I
feet.
imagine we'd get a bit ahead before you tried it again, and then like we'd kind of notice eventually.
Is message?
Oh yeah.
Does message take a spell slot or is that a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
So I can.
Okay.
And it is a it's a whisper. You whisper the message specifically, so it's not a loud vocal thing. It's
Yeah, so probably after
it.
you've walked it a little bit, Kryn, you would have tried it and nobody answered. So after you guys have been kind of checking out the potions for a minute, suddenly you guys hear Kryn. So you guys come
I'll
back
probably
into
go with
range.
Atja. Atja, can you hear me? You can reply to this message. And then 3 seconds later, Atja, can you hear me? You can reply to this message. Atja, can you hear me? You can yeah. Oh, hey.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. We kind of lost communication there for a second. You can reply to this message.
You don't need to say that every time.
But I want to. You can reply to this message.
This is so fucking stupid.
Fuck you, this is D&D. Right, what kept you? You can reply to this message. Okay, well, I guess they don't want to tell us what was keeping them. We're gonna keep moving ahead, I guess. You can reply to this message. Okay, so should we just keep going?
Sorry, I'm still in shock from what happened.
Oh, okay.
The fight, you know.
Yeah, sure. You can reply to this message. Every single time you say something. All right, we're gonna keep going. Reply this message.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
All right, so
Okay, yeah,
everybody kind of continues along. At this point, you guys have noticed that pretty much everyone has noticed that the Darklings seem to be giving you guys a wide berth of space. They're all just kind of clearing off, making sure to avoid you. That being said, it's also clear that they're there. You keep catching glimpses of them in the alleyways and in buildings before they, dash away. And from what you can tell, there's hundreds of them. They're pretty much everywhere as you guys move through the city.
Definitely should not have attacked these guys.
But you guys draw closer to the central structure.
Silence.
Who was the one who attacked first? Oh, it was Silence, wasn't it?
It was Silence.
No, it was Yip. He attacked first with his guiding bolt.
You're right.
Was it?
You know what? I don't think that's fair.
Because you're like, I missed, so... So anyway, as you guys continue along, you see... You begin to see that you've kind of gotten onto a pretty large road. It seems that the big wide road that you guys had started on and then had to get off of a couple of times connects to the central structure itself. And as you guys have begun to approach this large circular building, you can see that the road has begun to become more ornate. You can tell that once this was a place of grandeur. The road now may be decrepit and abandoned, but you can see that once this was quite beautiful. Lining the road on either side are some intricately carved statues, and among them, Atja, you especially recognize several of the Archfey lords and ladies, among them Sibrel and the Moonlit King. You recognize the Lord of the Hunt. You recognize Mezikamen, the Bear Lord. You recognize quite a few of the members of the court. But as you guys continue along, getting closer to this structure, you begin to see statues of Fae that you don't recognize at all. Or which you can only assume to be Fae, since they're lined up with these other Archfey statues. But they're no one that you've ever heard any kind of tell of. You see various carvings, various figures, animalistic, shadowy. As you guys pass by them, Atja, one of them does catch your eye. It has a strange resemblance to something, and it takes a moment for it to click, but you recognize it as the face that you have caught staring at you from the mirror a couple of times now. Depicted as a statue among these other Archfey statues on this grand promenade. Before you guys, there is a great staircase, as wide as the road itself, that stretches up some 100 steps up to the base of this great circular stone building. And you guys can see that there is a doorway, a large door, behind several stone pillared arches at the top of the stairs.
Do we all see that, or is that Kryn and Yip? Because they're ahead
They
of
got
us.
there first, but you guys have all kind of they got there, and then shortly later, thereafter you guys got there. I don't think Kryn and
Gotcha.
Yip would have gone up into the building by themselves, would you?
How stupid are we, Yep?
Potentially, sort of, like, a lot, but, you know.
Is there anything shiny?
Is there anything shiny?
No.
No.
I think we should probably wait here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any gold anyway.
Yeah. Plus, we're like completely surrounded, and I'm pretty sure that there's probably like a whole army of those guys in there.
Oh, we kicked their ass.
Yeah, but now there's like 100 times more than what we saw earlier.
We just don't get out the or whatever.
Well, it's a good thing that we can talk to the person who has that.
Yeah, it was you, right? I saw you with it.
Yeah, but I gave it back to Silence.
Ah,
As you guys
Oh,
talk,
here they come.
the rest of the group arrives.
Just an awkward conversation.
So what's the situation? Anything new?
We're completely surrounded, and we're in front of a big building.
Wonderful.
Anything from you guys? Right across anything? Alright.
Anything on my end?
What exactly are we doing here again? Trying to find an assassin? And a missing person?
yeah. So,
Asha's best friend.
assume we go to the big building and assume that they might be there. Even though in all these rooms, it's also seemed like nobody's been there. So it seems like we're not really finding anyone's trail.
Yeah,
We're
I
just
have
going
no
nowhere.
idea. We kind of don't really have a trail to follow. We're just going like in whatever direction seems important.
Well, no, to be
At
fair,
this point, we're
he
just
told you
dungeon
that
crawling.
the lady went the other way, but then that way got caved in, so you were like, well, I guess we gotta go this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we're trying to find a new route. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we probably should not have attacked those guys.
They shouldn't have looked so attackable.
That is true. They looked very attackable.
They look so attackable. You can't blame me.
What exactly makes a person look attackable?
I don't know, but
They
silence
just have
Like
to look
you
like
have
you.
this giant ass mouth with like white, like nunnish ass looking shit. Like,
Basically,
nah, you gotta
Silas,
die.
they just have to look like you.
That
Oh
seems to be
god!
a trend.
I have zoomed in on the map so much that is like just my whole screen.
I'm not gonna lie, Belior when he's transformed, very killable.
Yeah.
Very attackable.
I mean, me without my mask is just like a skull. I'm certain that is like very killable.
But anyway,
Right. Should Atja left. Rest of the party. What should we do?
go into the next room.
You could
Why not?
continue.
I'm gonna go strutting on in there. Strutting.
I'll follow.
Just going in with BDE.
Yep. Just gonna walk up the steps and go right in.
Alright, so you guys ascend the steps. Like I said, there's 100 of them, so it's at least 100 of them, so it's kind of a pain in the ass getting to the top. But you guys do make it to the top to find the great iron doors. They're probably about 20 feet tall and equally wide, just spanning the front of this building.
Of course. God damn it. Unless someone has any ideas, I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to the door. And I'm gonna knock on the door.
I don't think anyone's home, and I'm just gonna go try to open it.
It's 20 feet tall and 20 feet wide. How do you plan on opening it?
We're gonna like stack, like we're gonna get one on top of each other, and we're gonna stack. We can make
don't-
up 20 feet.
I don't think momentum works that way.
Wait, the doors are 20 feet So how tall is like where's the are there like any handles or anything to
Yeah,
grab
there's
onto?
two gigantic fucking metal rings, it's positioned about halfway up the door.
Why do I have a feeling that this was made for giants?
You have
Because it's giant.
If I were to rage, could I reach it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so it's still quite big though, so I'm gonna need you to make a strength check, and you do get advantage because you're raging. Or
Items.
athletics check, rather.
Does she still get advantage
She does.
with that? So she's right. Okay, just want to make sure because I had an idea that could have helped.
And
All right.
guidance. If it
Yes.
helps at all.
Roll a d4. You need a 2. Roll a d4. Woo!
Yay!
So Mushy, growing to the size of a titan, strides forward and grabs onto the steel ring and begins to pull. The great iron door slowly swings open, sliding against the ground. In fact, it kind of grinds against the ground. It's a very unpleasant sound. But yeah, you can tell this door was not made for people of a regular size or not made to be easily opened. As it opens up, revealing a large, what seems to be a hallway that stretches around the exterior of this circular building. So it's kind of like a donut-shaped hallway.
I see why you keep Mushy around.
Well, obviously for the fun conversations.
Yes, that of course. Yes.
So
I don't understand much at all.
the first thing that you guys see is Atja, are you back?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing that you guys see is there are inscribed against the wall directly across from the door. Atja can read this, and we're just going to assume that she tells all of you guys. Written in Sylvan. There is an inscription in massive lettering. It just says, "Turn back."
Ew. Should we turn?
I don't think
back?
that's telling at all.
It just says turn back. It doesn't say like any
Back
explanation.
It just says "turn back" as far as this inscription that is right across from this door.
Is it like carved into the stone, or is it like painted on like
It's
graffiti style?
carved into the stone. It looks like it
Oh,
was
okay,
an
You
original
see-
part of the architecture.
You see, here's the problem. That's something that a DM puts it into the game because, like, obviously it's an obvious message saying turn back, but he knows damn well we're just gonna walk like right past it, like
I
nope,
know.
and then get
It's
fucked.
like
So
he's telling us that something bad is about to happen.
Joke's on them. Lucy can't read.
Just imagine a campaign where
joke's
it's
on
like,
you, DM. I'm a
All right, so left or right? It's a big donut, so
Mushy says always go right.
all right, right
It's
it
the
is.
right way.
So as you guys turn into the
I'm gonna
hallway,
stop.
you can see that there are the walls of this building are very intricately carved. They seem to show reliefs of Fae fighting Fae, Fae fighting giants, Fae fighting humans, Fae and something coming out of the ground. It looks like undead. There's all sorts of weird carvings as you guys walk through this hallway. As you come a little bit further, there is another inscription along the wall in Sylvan. This path hides the great sin of the Fae. If you know it, then turn back. If you do not, turn back.
Well, you see, now I just have to go forward just to know what it is.
Agree.
You see, guys, this is gonna tie you on. Alright, let's go.
You guys are continuing on, I take it?
Technically has nothing to do with why we came down here, but
As you guys
Fine.
continue forward, the path begins to become more intricate still. Even the floor beginning to be carved with these reliefs. It seems to become more and more frantic. The reliefs kind of spiraling around, kind of warping. It's a little bit hard to decipher exactly what's happening on them, but you can see there are depictions of, you see Sabrel and the king of the or the Moonlit King. You can clearly see them. They seem to be united in these reliefs, but you also see another figure, or what remains of them. It seems that in every single one of these reliefs there is one figure whose body you can see, but the head has been almost smashed off, leaving a crater in it each time it appears, as you walk along this path. Finally, you guys arrive at another door. This one seems to... you guys are now on the complete opposite side of the building from where you guys came in. This door seems to go not outwards, but in to the center of the building. And above it is one more inscription. You have been warned. Turn back now.
well, okay, I guess we're done here. Let's turn around, guys. Keep going. Of course not. We're not going to turn around.
The D&D campaign I want to be a part of. They're like, you shouldn't go there. It's dangerous. All right, guys.
Let's go farm. Who can collect the most pigs? We'll have like contests.
Well, I guess we should probably put it to a vote. Who wants to go, through the big doors, and who wants to turn around?
Silence will raise me. I can't say no to a bit of knowledge or juicy story. So,
I mean, they keep telling us to turn back.
I was once taught a very useful lesson. Fuck it.
Useful indeed.
Is Atja back yet? What about you, Cheeks?
You know, I feel like the back is also kind of worrisome, so move forward.
Move forward? Alright, well, seeing as they definitely don't want people to get in through this door, I'm going to assume it might be trapped.
Are those creatures still following us?
It didn't seem like they were necessarily following. They were just all around, and they were actually trying to kind of scatter away from you guys as you guys moved through the city. But no, none of them followed
Gotcha.
you into the building.
Okay.
So, I mean, they keep telling us to turn back, so I'm just going to assume that this big door is either locked or trapped.
Possibility.
We had a spell wand thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my wand to see if the door is trapped.
Surprisingly, it is not.
Okay. We should try to open it.
All right,
Is it
push
another
on that thing.
giant-sized door or a regular door?
This one is another giant-sized one. Yep.
Oh,
Anyone have any grappling hooks and rope? We could just like try to grapple onto whatever little pulley thing.
Am I still raging?
No.
No. Dang.
Yeah, it's like I know we bought a whole bunch.
I have a grappling rod.
I will activate my ring of jumping, and I will jump up to the handle and pull it down.
All right, so
Well, it's not a-
Yip jumps up and grabs the ring when he's hanging there.
I'm assuming him just hanging there isn't really doing
Does not.
anything. That's just hanging there.
You should have tied a rope around yourself. Then we could pull you and the door.
I can't hear you.
Let me.
Can't hear you.
I'll try to like hang down and like give somebody my hand
I mean, you're pretty
Like-
high up,
I
but
can't-
so you can
That
pull
jump.
me.
let's see.
Well, if I'm
That's-
hanging
Yeah.
down, it'll be a little bit lower.
Yeah, that's
it'll
fair.
be
Somebody who's tall could reach you.
I
Alright,
have a what you call it, a grappling rod that I could try to shoot at the other handle.
I have
Will
a
somebody
random
tall
flask of
come up and-
acid. I don't know why I have
Yeah,
this.
can I just try to grab him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish you come pull me down.
I have a rock.
God, I know I am light though. Like Yip is legitimately light as shit. 35 pounds.
Alright,
He ain't thick
so
like-
Thank you,
one of the no worries, Ava. One of the taller people can reach up and grab Yip, and then try to make an athletics check to pull open the door.
Cool. Must she grab me?
Alright, Mushy does not have advantage though.
Dang it! I have to
So-
give guidance before the.
I'll still let you do it because you probably would have.
Yeah.
And then that's still even if she rolls a 4 though.
No.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't need. I
Well,
don't need this door to be that big of an obstacle right now. Okay. So yes. So you guys working together, you do pull the door open. Again, it opens pretty difficultly, but it opens onto this large circular chamber. As you take a couple of steps inside, whoever's in the front actually has to kind of stop abruptly as you realize that the center of this room is just a gigantic vertical shaft that just drops down into darkness.
Oh, that's wonderful.
As the last one of you walks into the room, the door, as if pulled by some kind of magic, shuts behind you, and then the room itself, or the ring of stone that you guys are on, seems to slide downwards, leaving you guys some 30 feet below the door. As it comes to a halt, you guys are just left standing in silence. All kind of like looking around at this shaft. There doesn't seem to be anything in it. You can see track marks along the walls that seem to indicate where this ring that you guys are standing on has raised or dropped before. But other than that, the room seems just uninteresting, just a circular stone ring surrounding this shaft. As you guys look around, you begin to hear a noise from below.
Oh, fuck. It's a dragon.
The horrible sound of wing beats as something begins to ascend from the shaft. A bright light and a dragon launches itself from the shaft, wings swirling around it as it spins up into the air at the center of the shaft. And that is where we're going to end it tonight.
And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
shut the
I'm gonna
fuck
start
up.
writing a new character then.
Only if you die,
Yep.
you know? Only if you end up Dragon Chow, you know?
All right,
I
so
don't
I'll-
have any spell slots
If
right
it's
now.
anything
I have
stronger
one.
than a
I
young
have
I was
dragon, we're
trying to
dead.
warn you not to blow all your spell slots, but you know.
Oh, that was bad.
I didn't. I still have some. If this is anything like,
I blew everything.
I have many, nothing that will help us against the dragon.
if this is an adult or older, then we're just straight dead.
Oh, it's not.
The breath attack
Don't worry,
alone.
don't worry.
The breath attack alone would kill us.
Oh, it's not adult or
Oh.
older, but its breath attack will still kill you if you're not careful. So, be careful.
Okay, so it's like the.
Yeah, but with like adult or older, it's just instant. That's usually enough to kill anyone just instantly.
I'm gonna just
Well,
go
then-
ahead and
well,
get
then it's
prep
like the,
going
what,
for a
it's
new
like the young
character.
one.
Yeah, it's a young dragon, but they're
Yeah.
still tough. It's still gonna be
Yeah,
quite the
they are.
fight.
Depending
so.
on what, yeah, depending on the type. Do we get to know the type, or is
Nope.
that till next
You'll
time?
have to
Damn.
find out next time.
On Dragon Ball
Don't
Z.
get 2 weeks
Guys,
to.
I gotta go.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
You and Ava have a good night. Hope you feel better, Ava.
I'll let her know.
Oh,
Oh no.
she wasn't feeling. Oh shit.
She ate too many edibles and got too high.
Oh,
I figured that might have been the case.
Yeah, I was